Take it, MP. Looking good, MP. This is anyone's game tonight.
Let's get after it, MP.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And this team's goal was to compete on the road, and so far, so good. MP is looking for another good road performance tonight. And we all know in the NBA, it's hard winning on opposing courts.
Here are the five for the Lakers. Tari Eason is out there with Connect. Then there's Walker. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Bassi in at the center position. Here's Cardinal, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Off target from three-point range. Outside Walker. And the layup is good off the glass. Walker's gotten his second bucket of the game. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Walker's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Gets the 3 to fall. Walker's got 9.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. flawless shooting so far.
Here's Cardinal. Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs. For the shot.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And that one's good. Connect.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Post. Pass to Daniels to stop the run. Buries it from 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
The rebound by Post.
Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
The Lakers lead by 6. And here's Connect outside. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. He's got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to post. Here's LaRavia. 1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson for 3. Bassey pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside Walker.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. .50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Cardinal. Jackson outside. Jack's up at 3. Eason pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Walker. And the jam by Walker.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. So both teams changing it up here. Two-second difference between shot and game clock. LeVert outside. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson a screen on Dort. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bufkin. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Lakers ahead. They lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's LaRavia in at the center position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. The Lakers lead by 13. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Bufkin. Still no points. That shot off the mark. Oh, nice D from Walker. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pulls it. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Walker's got 19 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Raptors got the job done. He contributed 62 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
On the wing, Brooks. Dort defending. Brooks outside. Pass to Johnson. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 13. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by the Lakers. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Left side, Walker. There's a minute 59 left in the first half. Fires from deep. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Johnson. 15 in his last outing.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done. .34 seconds left in the second. Walker's shot is off. Clippers trail by 21. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And the jam by Walker.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence. confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Here's Cardinal. He's got 6. Jackson down low. Off target at the rim. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Clippers.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And most of these guys have shown they can do both of those things here in the regular season. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Lakers lead by 23. And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Walker. Connect is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Bassi in at the 5, down low. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Walker for 3. Hits the trifecta. Walker's got 29. So it's the Clippers now. They're off to battle. Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. To the paint. 11 feet out. Bassi pulls it in. Bassi's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Well, the Clippers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to post. Now here's Jackson. Here's post. Here's Cardinal. No good with the triple. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Tries to save it. Jackson attacking. And no good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
First one falls for him. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot. To endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Pass to post. Now Jackson. Here's Cardinal. He's got 6. 5 to shoot. And the Clippers miss again.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Nice shot by Walker.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Fires the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to post. Here's Daniels. Walker covering. They need this. Daniels passes to Jackson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
On the break. Here's Cardinal. Eason pulls it in. The Lakers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Here's Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got 41.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
We've got 1:28 left in the 3rd. Pass to LaRavia. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. LaRavia's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Right side, Walker. And the jam by Walker.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 52 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Daniels. Off target with the 3. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the 3rd quarter so far.
Talk about making your presence felt.
Man, just never gets old watching him fly like that. What a unique talent he is. Here's Cardinal. He's got 6. Pass to post. For the Clippers, Brooks, he's checked in for Jackson, and it's Bufkin in for Daniels. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. The 3. It's hauled in by Baisley. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Outside Walker. On the take. And the jam by Walker.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dillon Brooks is out there with Johnson. Then it's Caris LeVert, and it's Bufkin in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's LeVert. Good work defensively by Dort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He shoots. Bufkin with a rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
LeVert right side. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA.
You got this.
The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. Walker's checked in. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Jalen Duren.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Walker. Jalen Duren is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Connect. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post.
Here we go.
Mitchell is out there at person. And it's Baldwin in at the small forward. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Doris, a good old-fashioned East versus West showdown tonight. Here we go, everybody. This should be a beauty.
Kev, you can feel the excitement in this building. Number one, when it's a cross-conference rival, you know you only get to see this twice per year. And the rivalry is what makes this so much fun.
Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team. That if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, so far they've done what they set out to do. When you're at home, you have all the daily distractions of your life. Everyone else has the same thing. But when you're traveling together, sometimes that forges a strong bond, and this team has that largely because of MP.
Now here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Walker surveying the floor. Buries it from three-point range. Walker's got 7 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Cleveland with the ball. It's a three-point game. Mobley outside. Here's Baldwin. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Person. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson, DA.
We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Shot's good by Walker.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
From downtown, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Walker going inside. And Walker throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Mobley right side. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. The kick out to Mobley. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gotten off to a tremendous...
Oh, wow. The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent... magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Here's Person. Mitchell in the corner. To stop the run. Duren pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside, Walker. Launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Walker's got 22.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Sensabaugh. It's rebounded by Portis. LA has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Domination. In the first quarter, it's been pretty lopsided. Lakers lead by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Grant. He's out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Mitchell in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the professor in that last outing against Denver delivered quite a performance. He had an impressive number of points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the three ball. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Tari Eason comes in for Basin, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Dosunmu. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Mobley finds Mitchell. Kicks it out to Grant. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Walker with a clean look. The long distance three is buried. Walker's got 28 points for the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars, and I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Walker. Here's Sensabaugh. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for Los Angeles. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Eason. The three. Kept alive. Tries again. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Person no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Now, here's Doncic, and even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. 4-on-3 break. Here's Mitchell, and it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight over Person. During the pass to Doncic. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got his first points of the game.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
To end the drought. And it's Mitchell missing. Lakers leading by 18. To the inside, Eason. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Doncic against Mitchell. The 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Doncic looking it over. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about All-Star voting.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Tari Eason is out there with Durham. Then it's Walker. Then there's Doncic. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pass to Person. Back to Mitchell. Mobley with it. Here's Person. Takes it inside. Rejected by Walker.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor.
That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Here's Person. There's a good screen. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Outside, Walker goes back up. Good as the jump shot falls. Walker's got 38 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Person. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now, here's Walker. He has 38 in the game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to Mitchell. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Mobley with it. Duran picks him up.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Here's Person after the made shot from Walker. To end the run, and it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Mitchell. And he converts the layup.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Outside, Walker. Eason finds Walker. Shoots over Mobley. Walker's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Mitchell passes to Baldwin. Here's Person. He has 6. Mobley a screen on Doncic. And Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. That's tipped. Stolen by Connect. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Person. Here's Mobley. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Right, MP.
solid effort tonight on both ends.
up, MP.
tonight. About to tear it up.
Looking good, MP.
Peace.